Boom. Q, what's up, buddy? You're up late. I just got up from my old man nap about an hour and a half ago. Well, I got up like 3 hours ago, then I fell back to sleep. So I'm just like, what the hell? So I'm making a pot of coffee. It's 10 p.m. here. So I figured I'd try to catch somebody chilling out somewhere on the boob tubes here. Place to hang out for a minute. Oh, hey Terry, how you doing, bro? Q's in the house. Yeah. See what's going on here. I don't know if you can hear my coffee pot in the background. Oh, there we go. That Behringer SF300 pedal right there. As soon as I get 300 subscribers, I'm going to give that away. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, but you took an old man nap before that, though, right? Yeah. I did the same thing, man. I didn't eat nothing, but I was up early this morning when I was doing that early morning shit. And nobody showed up. Then I went to your podcast, and then I did that 3 hour video on what the hell, OBS. That was the first time I used OBS or for YouTube and the Streamlabs. I've used OBS before, but not OBS Streamlabs for YouTube. I used it for Twitch and stuff, but I never used it for the same principle. But I haven't used it in years, so getting up was okay. I guess I got on. I got on okay. Now I'm gonna hide the bags under my eyes and shit. There we go. Look better. No, I need. What's the deal with the OBS? Q is as far as getting a higher resolution for your videos and stuff. No, I'm the same way, bro. When I'm up, I'm up. I don't care what time of day it is. I had these two missionary kids knock on my door and got up out of bed and stuff, and it's like, "Hi, we're missionaries." And then I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Good for you, whatever." And the kid tried to get his way in my door by looking at my guitars. Oh, nice guitars, because you could see through my door in there. It's like, look, man, you guys got to go. It's just like, okay, so you guys got to go, man. So I shut the door. And he said, "Oh, but nice table," because I took my glass table that I had over here, put it out on the porch. He goes, "Oh, a nice table. You're selling that?" I said, "Look, man, you guys got to go." And it's just like, I shut the door. I said, "You got to leave." And then I heard him like trot off and stuff. And I was just like, what the fuck? But that was part of my day. Okay. Yeah, he was in here yesterday when I was doing that gizmo thing. Quentin, if you look at my video that I did for the ES57 on StreamYards, that turned out good, man. That was a live thing, just like anything else, like I'm doing right now. I played through my interface and my amp and that microphone, and it didn't wobble out anywhere. Hey Dwight, how you doing, bro? Banzini, Fruitcake Tony, cool. Well, we got 6 of you that are up anyway. I was telling Quentin I just got up from my old man nap. Well, I got up twice from my old man nap. My old man naps last for about 3 to 4 hours, maybe 3 to 6 hours, maybe. I'll get up once or twice and grab a snack or something to drink, take a whiz, and then I'll sit back down and take another nod for a minute. It caught me on one of my up cycles. Check out Quentin's new Shopping with Q video. Great Banzini has some stuff. Tony, I might get you to come on the show and stuff and show off some of your stuff, your memorabilia and whatnot. You can do like a 15, 20-minute segment. You cool with that? Yeah, I hear you. Need me to send you some Depends there, Q? Can't have you chafing or anything. Coffee on my clock. Now, is that the one you did last week? Because I think we watched that one. Cool, Tony. Well, see, what we do is we invite people on and then we kick them off when they're done. Because that way, because we do in and out fades with our stuff. So having a bunch of people down in the green room while I'm doing that confuses the hell out of me. So if you're cool with coming on and doing like a 10 to 20 minute segment on some of your stuff, as long as you have it pretty much organized in your mind what you want to do, and then do that, and then at the end of the show we can bring you back in and stuff and have a little round table and stuff. And then I do the bent overtime after the show too, so you can do that too. You can come in and show off some more of your stuff on that show. But Ben Metal Broadcast, that's its own thing. And then afterwards, we can gather around and talk shit in the Bent Over After Show. Cool. We'll check it out then, Dwight. We'll give it a gander on the show. Vanzini, you got anything coming out? Any pedal demos, guitar demos? Tony, can you do like a 10-minute segment of your guitar picks and stuff? Because we got to keep the show under like an hour and a half. You can't run it over too much. Cool. Hey, Vanzini, you're on your way up, bro. You might hit 50 subs here in a minute if you don't watch out. If you guys aren't subbed to Vanzini and you feel like giving him a sub, that's cool. Check out his stuff. Get him up to 50 subs. That was his 40th sub, so see if we can get him up to 50 anytime quick here. Oh, no worries. No worries, man. Vanzini's working on a Gibson Nighthawk video. Couple days. Cool. Something coming out in a week or so. Something is someone is sending me new pickups for the Explorer. Okay, cool. Are you gonna swap them out live or something, Q, or what? Terry. Yeah, I think so. That's what I hear too. Yeah, I was invited on about a month and a half ago, but I couldn't make that one because I didn't have my stuff set up correctly at the time, and I didn't want to go on there and be a pain in the ass and a nuisance with the gear I had. So I had to wait until I got set up. So I said, yeah, maybe a later time. And that happens to be, I think, the 5th. Oh, you on your phone, Vanzini? I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab my coffee. Oh. 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 Yeah, the reason why I asked about the OBS queue is because your resolution seemed to be a little higher than what I was using. So I got to figure out how to set the resolution on OBS Streamlabs before I go live. So I have a clear picture, because shooting in 480p is like, nah. If I can't get it up to 720 at least, I don't know how good OBS is going to be for me. But your picture seemed a little bit clearer than mine actually did. Oh. Old. I wonder what a dog thinks when they smell an old person, man. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Eee. Wonder if dogs can detect old like they detect fear in people. Take a sniff and just like, what the hell is going on here? These old people got stuff leaking out of every orifice and stuff, and messing with my senses. What the hell's really going on? Poor pooches. Vanzini, I bet you really drive them dogs crazy, don't you? You old fucker, you. Sorry, man. Just picking on you, bro. Yeah, you're right, bro. I'm not as old as you are yet, but hopefully I get there, man. Hope you all live to a nice, ripe old age and still have our facilities about us and stuff, our faculties, resemblance of physical health and attractive beauty. You know, got to be so pretty. You mean my Streamlabs that I was working on? Not really. I did that 3 hour whatever broadcast, in 480p, just checking out my guitar. I was amazed I even got it to come up and work and get on YouTube. But I watched an instructional video on how to get it online. So, because I remember vaguely what to do and how to do it, but I was getting mixed up about what you had to write in and what you had to put in there for your camera sources and audio sources and shit. So I just got that figured out, and then the only thing left you had to do was to make sure that you had your chat set up right, and then you had to sign on to YouTube, and then you had to open up a separate browser for your chat and stuff. So I had to figure all that shit out, and I eventually got it. But if you watch the beginning of that video yesterday, you can see where I'm messing with things to get it right. And then I couldn't get my audio on. And then I finally figured out how to get my audio on, but that took like 3.5, 4 minutes for me to get that to function during the video. So yeah, if you just skim through that video, you'll see some of the antics it took just to get the damn thing to work right. But yeah, all this stuff here with StreamYards, I got all that pretty much figured out. There's a few tricks you can do with it and stuff like that. Yeah. Nah, we don't want you to spoil yet, Vanzini. You hang on there, buddy. You still got some viability left in you, man. Don't let us young whippers snappers tell you different. You're still useful. In what ways? I don't know. But you're still useful somehow, buddy. Don't let them chase you off yet, bro. Yeah. Well, this is StreamYards. Earlier today I was on Streamlabs OBS. That 3 hour video, that was OBS. This is StreamYards. So this is this broadcast in 720p. Streamlabs that I was doing earlier today was 480p, so a big difference there. But yeah, this is StreamYards is pretty clear when you're just doing, like interviews or just broad podcasting like I'm doing now. This is cool this way. But when you start adding music to it and multiple people talking and stuff like that, then things cut in and cut out because too many people are trying to talk at once. But when we do the bent metal thing, we're pretty conscious about when to come in and when to go out, so we're not stepping on each other all the time. The human wrinkle. Yeah, but what is your superpower besides being all wrinkly? Is that it? Can you like go unwrinkly? Like, it's not me. I didn't do it. I used to have to do it all with YouTube, but OBS did it and update notes. Does it automatically. Cool. Yeah, you and Vanzini might be brothers, Terry. He's an old crusty fucker, that guy. Vanzini. He's probably got skin flaking off him everywhere. pick big chunks of skin off. Go outside and jump up and down, man. third of his body weight falls off. Oh yeah. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Sandra, my lovely news lady, made this outro. Watch your ears, guys. It might get a little loud. And one more time without the thing in front of it. There you go. What do you think of that? What's cool is when it's done playing, it brings you right back into your studio or a background. If I have a background up there, like "Good night, see y'all later," something like that, it'll pop up to that. But yeah, we're working it out, man. We're trying to bring you something a little different that nobody else is doing, hopefully. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I used to do a lot of that stuff back in the day, but I've gotten away from so much of that shit. I got into gaming and stuff and blah, blah, blah. Then I got into guitar, blah, blah, blah. I just quit doing all the net shit, man. I was just doing things that were entertaining to me and stuff. I used to get into building websites and whatnot and all the copy and paste crap you can do with HTML. And did all that. Got bored with that. Then I went into gaming and did that for quite a few years, about 5, 6 years. The online gaming, playing Battlefield and COD 4 and whatnot. But yeah, she does video gaming quick. Yeah, I used to have my own squad called Oak, 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 stood for Old Ass Killers. You had to be over 40 to be in my clan, and you had to be a um, decent player too. We used to go up against younger squads, kids like 15 and 12 and 18, 20-year olds and shit. We used to smoke them, man. We used to get pissed off getting beat by a bunch of old dudes. I had they still actually have my on the iClan website. They still have my old clan front page up there, but I haven't been on it for years. The last time I was on there was I think it was 2000. I looked at it last night because I was telling somebody else about it, and then the it wasn't. My clan hasn't been active since 2013, 2014. So it's been good 6, 7 years since I've done any competitive gaming. Hey, no cover charge. What's up, man? Quentin can sing you a lullaby, you know. Try to cradle you like a baby, sing you a song, maybe get you back to sleep, rub your belly. You down, Q? You can rub his belly. Have no cover charge, get to sleep. Elite and Dangerous. What is that? Is that like a new game that came out, or is that like a free to play game? Space exploration. Yeah, I had like Fallout 3, and then I got Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. They're pretty good too. Check out Dead Space. You might like that too. Medal of Honor games, standalone, never played. Yeah, it's all the single player. I will sing you to sleep after the loving. Oh, wait, homie, don't swing that way, but that's all right. We did. I think me and Quentin would have a hell of a time in a grocery store, man. You come up with some cracked up shit, I'll tell you what. Slinging hamburger up and down the aisles and shit. Playing hockey with frozen hamburgers. Oh, what? Quentin, you ain't down to cuddle with no carpet charts and shit, rub his belly up and get to sleep. Warm bottle of milk. Yeah. Red Dead series, yeah. Never got into those, man. I'm a first person shooter. I gotta be in there just swacking at shit out of people, sneaking up on them and stabbing them in the neck and shit, taking their dog tags. That's my kind of shit. When I started playing, man, it took me about 2 years to really get used to the gameplay, the style, the covert shit, the spawn points, all that stuff, and trying to figure out where they're coming in at. Just be laying there waiting for them and stuff. You're not allowed in the spawn area. You say, like we usually say, you have to stay at least 300 yards away from the spawn area, but you can be over there sniping. If they come in, bang. But you got to be a good distance out. Can't be laying right on the spawn point and shoot them point blank in the face. I used to stab them right when they came in. I knew exactly where they would spawn, and I just wait for them to come in. Just like they'd beam in and shit, like the Star Trek and shit. They'd beam in a spawn point and say, whoosh, before they materialize, I'd fucking stab them. You can tell they're throwing their game controllers and smashing their keyboards. You motherfucker! Fucking get out of the spawn point. Either that or I'd be hovering up in a helicopter. If I could shoot missiles down, just evaporate. Me too, Tony. Or no cover. I'm equally good at either one, but video games, yeah. Tony got to leave. Yeah. Hey, Tony, send me an email. Let me know if you can come on tomorrow for 10 or 15 minutes. I don't want to make the segment too long, but we'll see if we can do something. If you have it set up to be able to do something, just let me know. Might have missed him. Yeah, Quentin squeezing the Charmin and stuff. Yeah, I gotta go do laundry and pick up my mic stand. Check this out. I bought a mic stand, right? And then I bought a microphone. The microphone cost me 29 something something, and the damn mic stand cost me 38 something something. So go figure it out. It's just like, what the hell, man? 60 bucks, $60 right there. Just like, oh no, actually 70 bucks for a mic and a mic stand, and the mic stand costs more than a damn microphone. The microphone's an ES57 from GLS Audio. It's supposed to be just like the SM57, but with a little higher end output. It's built like a tank, man. It's got some weight to it. It's not doesn't feel cheap or look cheap. There. If I had the autofocus on, it would do that, but I turned off the autofocus. You have autofocus on, it just keeps the whole time when you're recording. So I just take it and I push it right up. So small letters and stuff like that would have a hard time. But check this out. If you need a new mic and you don't have a lot of bucks, check this out, man. I was gonna get one at American Music Supply on payments for like $20 a month, five payments for an SM57, but the kid wouldn't give me a discount, so I was just like, screw you, man. Tired of spending money there and not getting rewarded for coming back all the time. Oh man, we're getting eaten alive by the tariffs, man. We gotta fucking pass that bullshit on to you guys, the consumers. It's like, fuck, you don't. You just need to lower your fucking profit margin. Keep your customers happy or they will go elsewhere. Goodbye. See you later. Don't let the door hit you where the non-existing Lord split you. Yeah, but that's the whole thing, though. No cover charge. You get all the headaches that come with them, too. Afraid you drop them, damage them, bust them up, and then you do that, and it's like, fuck, the repair job is more than what it costs to for the damn mic most of the time. Yeah, I hear you, kid. Some people claim they get them. They get them in their strikes, but yeah. I think you can only you can. Do you still have to have 1,000 subs to be monetized, or is that just for super chats and shit like that? Cool. Yeah, I was going to get the 57 for recording and stuff, but this GLS ES57 seems to be just as good or as good as the SM57. And this condenser mic here is just a $40 rig setup. It's got the boom and the shock mount and comes with the XLR cable and stuff. Just plug and play, man. Boom, boom, boom. You're good. You're good. I put some zip ties up here. See if you can see the zip ties. Got them all up and down the back, holding on this cable and stuff, so it doesn't flop around and stuff. And I have enough left over here to be able to turn the mic any way I really want to. But this seems to work good. And when I duck it out of the way, you guys can still hear me and stuff. So that way it's out of the picture, but it's still like a foot away from my voice. If I have to, I just turn it so that the um, vocal disc in there is angled towards my skull and whatnot. Yeah, that's the SM58's good for, Dwight. Yeah. It'd be nice to get you up to 1,000 though, Quentin. throw you a bone or two there with them super chats. I'll send people over there. I'm surprised you're not at 1,000 already with all the people that you know in the community. I'm surprised they haven't subbed you. If you guys aren't subbed to Quentin, why not? Check him out, man. The old dude's got some licks, man. Comedic relief. What do they run no cover? There's Lewitt. Yeah, yeah. That's the least expensive way to go, Vanzini. I mean, you're getting good. You're getting a good quality mic either way, vocal or not vocal. And the 57 and 58 are damn near identical. The same. They have the same guts. It's just one's tuned up a little higher than the other. But this Zing U, ZING-U microphone, which is what this is, seems to be okay, man. Looks okay too. I mean, it doesn't look like a bad mic. I mean, it kind of looks good, but I could probably just do this right here, but then you get a little bit of the shit out of it and popping and stuff. So put that on there, it mellows it out a little bit. Cool. Cool, Dwight. Oh, yeah. You doing both pretty good, Q. I think you're funny anyway. Definitely got some tasty licks going on. I think if you sat down with me for an hour and explained things a little bit, I could probably catch your drift and apply it. But I try to do it from other people on YouTube. I watch their shit, and it's like, yeah, I pick up how to do a riff here and there, but it doesn't stick and stay, and I don't really learn anything out of it except for that riff. I don't learn why it makes the sound it makes. I don't know why it has to be there on the fretboard, and I don't know where else you can play it on the fretboard because I haven't mastered the fretboard yet as far as where every note is. But on the top, on the E and A string, I pretty much got those down, and I know on the bottom string it's the same as the top, so it's the ones in the middle, the D, G, and B string is where I get a little wacky with which ones are which. I mean, I can count it out. I can look and say, well, this is the. I know how they go down the neck as far as the E and the F being tied together and the B and C being tied together, and then everything else is a whole step apart from each other. I get that, but I still have to count it out. Like if I go down to the G string, I say like G A, then I go to A, and then I know where the B and the C are. Then I go to E F G. I understand all that, but it's not locked in my skull yet on every fret that's where they are. Do you understand what I just said there? Yeah, the Rode microphones are pretty good, especially for mobile broadcasting and shit. And then the Zoom stuff is pretty good for mobile broadcasting and whatnot and home recording. Some of that stuff seems to tend to be on the mid-range higher side, but still affordable. And it's compact and easy to use, the Zoom stuff. I don't use my Zoom camcorder much. In fact, I only recorded like 3 or 4 videos with it. Oh, that's the battery. Now, this is a Zoom Q8 camcorder. It's good for room recording and stuff. It's got then you got the mic volume here. It flips up, and you got your XLR, your microphone and stuff on the back. You got a mic in, the guitar in, and you got the power, and then you got the HDMI. This is a mini HDMI port. Then you got the power, and then you got the headset if you want a headset in there. So I can listen to myself and monitor myself with this. This is an interface. So I can do all my video recording and stuff through this right into my PC, like I'm using the Tascam Mini Studio. I can do the same thing with this. I just haven't done it yet. Let me see here. Powered on. Boom. There you go. We'll do some inception, see if it works. You see it has all the settings on it and stuff. But them 2 red dots there, those are levels for your left and right. For the left and right part on here, you see these 2 mics. You balance those out and get them equal. But if you have too much noise coming from one side of the room, you can cut that shit down or cut it out. And then in post, when you're doing your editing, you can add it back in if it's not too crowded. But you can turn one of these all the way off. And if your noise is coming from the left, you shut that down. If it's coming from the right, you shut that down. And you can adjust all that right there. And then when you have your XLRs plugged in, these bottom ones, that's when these bottom ones will work. You see those left and right. Them 2 top red ones are for this microphone. Then I have a shotgun microphone I have for that too with a cattail. Okay. Cut that out. And then these capsules right here, they can come off. See these capsules, and then they plug right back in. And I got a shotgun mic that can plug into that too for more directional sound. And they just plug right back in. You hit this little knob over here on the side, push that in. They fold down out of the way, compact. You got this, plug it up. But it's a digital zoom. It's got a 5-stage digital zoom. And you got to watch how far you go in, because if you do that, because then you'll be recording a little bit grainy if you zoom in too far. But and it's got a really wide angle thing on there. So if I was videotaping, I could stick this right in front of my face like this, and you'd still see my full set background like you're seeing it now. You know what I mean? That's how much of a wide zoom these things are. But the audio is great, and you can take it out and make videos anywhere you want. Or you can take something like this to NAM and record all your NAM footage. Do something like that. These are 350. These cameras are 350, but for musicians on the fly, like somebody like Guitar Hack, to record his live shit, he could use one of these right here and it would hook it up really good. You just run it out from a mixer or something like that, have this sitting up out of the way somewhere, zoomed in on him. Then he can have everything running out of the mixer into this, and then it would record it, and run it back. And it would all get recorded onto this, but he could use his mixer and run everything out of his mixer and set this out of the way where the crowd's not, or set it up somewhere in a safe area. And as long as people aren't tripping over his cables and shit or whatnot, then he can record his shit that way. Here's a shotgun mic that goes with it. The shotgun mic's $150 too. But it'll record in stereo, and then in your post-processing with whatever editor you're using, you can knock out the side. It'll record from the side and the front. And if you're getting too much noise from the side, you can cut that out in your post-editing and stuff. Otherwise, it just gets picked up by the front pretty much. And this just plugs in to the back of the cam or the top of the camera like the other one did. Are there better, cheaper, faster, easier ways to get your videos recorded? Yeah. But this is like a all shot in one, a one shot thing to get your stuff recorded, your audio set right, and all that other shit. It's a one-stop shop for that. Instead of buying this or buying a mixer, buying this, buying an interface, it's all one thing and one thing. So if you have a little extra cash to spend, it's probably especially if you do that, if you have a little bit extra cash to spend, then this might be the gizmo for you. And to be honest, I don't hardly use it, but there will be a time once I figure out all this shit up here on the net that I'll actually use it and it will come in handy. Hey Laz, what's up, bro? Sorry I had my back turned to you guys there for a minute, but got to do what you got to do. Yeah, he's hanging out, but he's trying to go back to sleep. Us old dudes don't make a whole shit ton of sense, man. What? I'm hanging out with Metalhead Hippie, but I'm trying to go back to sleep. Yeah, wake up, motherfucker. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Vanzini, get your shit together, bro. What are you doing? By saying hi to each other. Yeah, well, it shows there's 7 of us in here. So I don't know who's hiding out in the background, but that's cool. Quentin might be taking a nap. Did Quentin leave, man? Did I miss him leaving? Cool. What are you working on, Laz? Nice hair there, bro. What are you working on, man? Where's Jimmy? I don't see him. hell am I missing? Oh, shit. Hang on, guys. Woo. Sorry about that. Metal Rocker in the house. What's up, man? And you guys make sure you show up tomorrow for a Bet Metal broadcast. Or not tomorrow, but Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday. But Saturday night at 9:30 Eastern, we're going to have a Bet Metal broadcast. 4th episode. It's only going to keep getting better, hopefully. What's up, Metal? How you doing, bro? Jimmy Bader? No, I see you, man. Wasn't seeing you there for a second. Dude, Jimmy, I went to your live broadcast earlier today when you were on, but it just kept cycling through. It wouldn't actually load up for me. So I don't know. It just kept buffering. Yeah, it's almost tomorrow. Well, on the East Coast, it is tomorrow. Go figure, lads. It'd be tomorrow for you, an hour before it is for me. You know what I mean? Well, in 7 minutes, it'd be tomorrow for you. I still got to wait an hour. Middle Rocker, where are you from, man? I've seen you around a few times. Oh, cool. What part of PA you from? I used to live in Philly for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. What are you when you go live better, what are you using? You using a phone or what? Yeah, it's late where you're at. What you do know, cover charge? I'm actually from Lancaster, bro. Mannheim. I grew up in Mannheim. I'm sure you know where that's at. Yeah, I lived in Lancaster too for a while, but I grew up in Mannheim though. Chris, you might be my brother hiding out incognito, or one of my nephews. We ain't related, are we? Trying to sneak in on me? Yeah, bro. Mannheim Central Barons all the way, man. One of the best Eastern football teams on the planet. Oh, Mount Joy. Yeah, you're right across the street, man. I lost my virginity to a girl from Mount Joy. Ain't gonna give out names or whatnot, but that was a long time ago. A long, long time ago. I'm in Alaska, bro. You are male, correct? I want to call you bro Metal rocker could be anything. I'm assuming you're male though. No, I'm in a small town called Big Lake, Alaska. It's about 60 miles north of Anchorage, 50, 60 miles north of Anchorage. I've been in Alaska for almost 20 years. This coming April will be 20 years I've been in Alaska. Yeah, Mount Joy. Well, actually, her sister's name was Joy. No lie. How old are you, Rocker? How old are you? Okay, yeah, I could be your father. It's a rocker. I could be your father.
I could be your mother if you want me to. Big dumb goof.
Oh yeah. To be 28 again. I don't even remember what the hell I was doing when I was 28. To be honest with you, nothing good. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I hear you there. No cover charge. Bang bang. Somebody from Me Too pops in. I'll take care of them. Don't worry about it. I mean, with that shit, there's rude and ignorant, and you know who those people are. And then there's sensitive and hypersensitive, and we know who those people are. I try to steer clear of all of them. But yeah, just how do I say it? Being PC is one thing, being ignorant is another. A lot of people do faux pas, but I think people are just getting way too sensitive because some of that shit is just outright funny, and if you can't laugh at yourself, if society loses humor, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's like Tipper Gore. Oh, this shit. We need parental advisories on fucking lyrics and all the bullshit. No, you don't. You just need to turn the fucking dial and shut up. Tipper go whore. Go whore. Yeah, Metal Smurf. No, I'm down south, bro. During the wintertime, like right now I'm at about 6 hours daylight. But in December, well, right now I'm like anywhere from 4 to 6 hours of daylight. I'm gaining daylight now, but there for a while it would get light around 10:30 in the morning, and then it would go to like 3 in the afternoon. It would start getting dark again. So in the prime part of the day, which is what you want, is that around 10:30 to 2:30, 3 o'clock, you got dusk to daylight to dusk, and then there's a part, in there where it's just dusk out, where it's dark, but you can still see what's going on. We're getting to that stage. And then once it gets to that stage, that's summer solstice, and then it's going to start getting daylight for 20 hours, 19, 20 hours. So it just flips over in the summertime. Summertime, we get long days, so at 11 o'clock at night, it'll start getting dark, but it won't get totally dark. And then around 3 in the morning, it'll start getting light again. But if you're up north in like Barrow and stuff like that, then you live in total darkness for like 3 months. What was that? You splitting? All right, NCC. Check you later, bro. Take your old man nap so you can get up for work. Yeah, that's for comic relief when you can just hit a button and yo, hang on, here, wait, I don't have it set up. Dumbass. What a dumbass.
Metalhead hippie, you're just a dumbass. You big dumb goof. What the fuck? Get your shit together, man. People are watching you for entertainment and you're just sitting there fucking up. What's up with you, man? You big dumb goof.
Yeah, you big dummy. What the fuck you do? Get your shit together, man. You dipshit.
Well, don't be so hard on him. You might hurt his feelings. If he had one. I think he has only got one feeling. It's like, and I think that feeling goes like, that's the feeling. That's the only feeling he's got. It's just that one right there. You know what I mean? The guy's totally fucking bonkers, man. What a goof. He's only got one feeling and it's right there. You see it? That's it. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Holy fucking shit, the man done lost it. Look out. Holy shit. One feeling. That's all Metalhead Hippie has, that one feeling. Wow, that's gotta be a lonely life. Holy shit. Wow.
What a trip. Man's done lost it. For real. Wow. I think I need some more coffee, man. Oh, you big dipshit.
Yeah, you can go fucking nuts with this shit, man. That's the only feeling I got. Just one feeling. Go fuck yourself. Oops, watch it. Might be kids watching, maybe. Still the pasta. Oh, yeah. Oops, I might have chased somebody away, man. Yeah. What else we got hanging out in here? Come out and say hi. Got a whole bunch of eyeballs, angels laughing at me. Got Mr. Cool Dude. Got Lincoln's top hat, I think it is. Somebody's crying. Little smiley face, crying, smile, smile, smile. Hilarious. Little angel again, some eyeballs. Clock, it's time to freeze. So what are we going to talk about, guys? Tomorrow I got to get up and do some laundry, so I might be up for the rest of the night. When I get done with laundry and picking up my mic stand and shit, coming back from the post office and doing my laundry, it'd probably be late, probably around 5, 6 o'clock. So I might get on, might not get on. If I do, it'll be later tonight. Earlier than this, but not so late. Maybe like 7 or 8 my time, maybe 11 o'clock Eastern, something like that. Now we got, I asked Sandra to make a few things for the Bent Metal broadcast on Saturday. She's working on a few things, so that'll make it a little more entertaining for you. We're just here for you guys, man. Make you laugh, spend an hour and a half of time, just joking around, cutting up. What are you doing, Laz? You trying to make a YouTube video or something? You trying to put something together? When I decide to edit a video and add some trickery to it, I use the DaVinci free thing. The DaVinci. Wash clothes, yeah. Make sure you snap them first, man. So you need to get all that dead old man skin off of them. Just give them a couple snaps. That way you're not clogging up the drains in your in your washer and dryers. Shit. Lint catchers are full of old dead skin, right? You got some real work. You're not like digging ditches or anything, are you? Hey, Mr. David Ennis is in the house. How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you around for a day or two. Doing all right? David Ennis in the house, people. Give him a hey, how you doing? Not cool. We'll check it out, lads. We'll check it out on Saturday. People want a sneak preview of what Dwight did. Go check out our YouTube page. Uploaded the new song. Oh yeah, it never is. Yeah. I hear you, lads. Fortunately, my mother's 4,000 miles away. Well, 3,400 miles away, but 30 might be 39. Depends how if you're driving or flying. If you're driving, it's 39. If you're flying, it's 3450, something like that. What's going on, David? What are you up to, bro? This is a late night hang for the East Coasters and a late night for the West Coasters. It's almost 3 a.m. Well, shit, it is 3 a.m. in the East Coast. Saturday morning on California. It's not quite Saturday here yet. I got another hour yet. Cool, Vanzini. You have to show me some of those riffs, those pentatonic riffings and shit, the blues scale and whatnot. I'm at the stage of my guitar playing that I can pick things up now. I'm not totally fretboard illiterate or note illiterate or scale illiterate. I'm at the stage where I need to learn to put it all together, and then making it sound good. That's a whole nother question, but I can understand it now pretty much. A year or so ago, not so much. Today I can understand some of that stuff. So when somebody shows me something and tells me exactly what it is and how to achieve it, then I pretty much understand it. Dwight, where are you at again? Mississippi, right? Hung out in Gulfport and Hattiesport for a minute, passed through Jackson, didn't stay, just hitchhiked through. Yeah, it's all right, man. Yeah, Flowwood. It's a cool name. That's a cool town to be from, Flowwood. Depends what you do, Metal. It really depends what you do and what you can tolerate. If you're a pussy going up to the North Slope and working in the sub-zero of temperatures, probably won't be your bag, because if you're weak, they'll weed you out quicker than shit. You're saying, yep, here's your paycheck later. Send you the hell out of there. But if you can tolerate the cold and do the work on the North Slope, you can get up there doing labor and shit like that. Pays pretty good, but you work for 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off, or a week off, 3 weeks on, a week off. But when you're working, they work you, bro. You're working 18-hour days up on the slope, because they have a specific time that they can get machinery up there and in and out of there, and that's during the winter time, because there's no actual roads that go up there. It's all tundra, and then once they get snow and the ice pack freezes the tundra, then they can bring in the heavy equipment and shit like that. So, I mean, if you're a truck driver or something like that, and you can get back and forth driving truck, or if you're a heavy machine operator or something like that, or a mechanic of some sort, heavy machinery mechanic, or some type of engineer, yeah, you can find jobs up on the North Slope easy. But if you're just going to be a labor dude, just doing general labor, step and fetch it kind of stuff, the pay's good, it's decent, and then you'd have nowhere to spend it. So at the end of 3-4 weeks, you got a nice paycheck. You got like 5-6 grand of a paycheck, something like that, depending on what you're worth. But yeah, I mean, as far as manufacturing, there's almost zero manufacturing in Alaska, as far as on a large scale anyway. There are a few things that Alaska makes. Most of it's for the tourist industry, though. Uh, Seasonal work, as far as restaurants and shops and whatever you can do seasonally and shit. But that's like low wage stuff, $10, $12 an hour. I don't know what you consider low wage where you're at in Mount Joy, but up here, minimum wage is $12 an hour, well, $11 an hour maybe. But yeah, most of it's service industry, grocery stores, and fast food chains and shit. And then mom and pop shops selling trinkets and whatnot. Uh, got Walmart, of course, Target, a few other places, Fred Meyer's, cars, grocery stores and stuff. A few strip malls. Anchorage got more than where I live at, but where I live, I'm 15, 20 miles away from most of modern conveniences that one could wish for. Got everything everybody else has, just on a smaller scale, because there's obviously less people. But yeah, if you came up here, you could find something. It just depends what type of person you are, what type of lifestyle you want to live, man. If you're still young, dumb, and full of, you know what, yeah, Alaska's probably not the place for you. 'Cause it's not about goofing off up here. If you want a serious job with a serious income, you're gonna have to do serious work. You can't be a jackass. Yeah, my sister used to work for Donnelly way back in the day. I'm talking way back in the day. Yeah, Mannheim had Ribessus Manhattan. I don't know if they're still functioning or whatnot. Then we had what the hell was that? Malibu Steel or something like that. What's that called right there in Lancaster when you come out of East Pete right before you get over the bridge to go into Lancaster on Queen Street? Lancaster Malibu Foundry. I forget what the hell it is. And then they have a textile place there too. What the hell is that called? I forget the name of that place. It's been so long, man. I forget everything that's been there. I know Mannheim pretty much looks the same. You know, the auction grew a little bit and looks a little different. Mannheim Auto Auction. When I was a kid, I used to work for the Mannheim Auto Auction, buffing cars and cleaning cars and shit, getting them ready for auction and stuff. That's pretty much what everybody did. Most every kid that grew up in Mannheim has probably worked for the auto auction or some sort of fast food stuff. Yeah, Armstrong. That's it. Right there on the coming out of East Pete. Well, way after East Pete, but right when you're getting into Lancaster, Malibu, and Armstrong, right there on the right hand side. And then if you go take a left right there, you're going down Fruitville Pike to Kmart and stuff. They still got his Kmart still open over there on Fruitville Pike. Where Mannheim Auto Auction. Yeah, I grew up doing that shit when I was a kid. My brother stayed in body work his whole life. Man, I just went nuts. Yeah, I think everybody that grew up in that general area, somehow they're touched by Mannheim Auto Auction, either through auto body repair or detailing or parts. If you're working auto parts or something like that, yeah, you're touched by it somehow. Okay, Kmart's closed down. Yeah, I thought so. What'd they put in the place back there? Did they build anything else down there? Hey, Dwight, we'll check you out, man. If I don't see you tomorrow sometime, I'll see you Saturday night from Bent Metal and stuff. Yeah, Rocker, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to me and stuff. Saturday night, we do a show here called Bent Metal Broadcast. If you check out number 3, that's pretty much close to what you'll see, but we keep adding new stuff. We're only on our fourth episode this week or this coming week, so We're trying to get more hilarious as we go. Yeah, have a good night, Dwight. We'll see you around, buddy. Okay. I got you, man. Well, what else was back there? What was that big company back there? There was a big company back there beside up the road from Kmart. I forget the name of it. What the hell was that? I don't think it was part of the cardboard shit because that was over in Leola. I'm gonna think Dart. No, it's not Dart. What was that big company there down the road when you went underneath the bridge in the underpass? There was a company off to the right when you're heading in towards Lancaster. Like if you knew where Kmart was, it was just up the road. There was a big company back in there. I forget the name of what it was. My brother worked there for a while. He quit. I forget what it was. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking before you were born. back in those days. Yeah, you probably weren't around when I'm thinking about the time I'm thinking about. Because I was younger than you are now when that company was there, Kmart, stuff like that. But yeah, I think I remember because I came back for a visit in 2010, and things have changed drastically back in that area. So I can't tell you what was going on there. I worked on the docks at Yellow Freight for a while, loading trucks and unloading trucks, there in East Pete. And I worked for a couple detailers up in that area also in East Petersburg. Yeah, I think they did, Terry. They might have gotten eaten up by something else and now they're called something else, but I'm not really, don't quote me on that. I don't keep up with corporate Americas as much as I should. Oh-de-do-de-do. Now, Yellow Freight doesn't exist anymore, Terry. It used to be called Yellow Freight. We had back when I was a kid, I used to unload trucks there. I think I got 50 cents a pound. We used to call it lumping trucks. We would load and unload them. Then when I lived in Harrisburg and Carlisle, up off of Carlisle Pike where all the depots are and shit, I used to travel those. I used to take a bus from Harrisburg and go over to the Carlisle Pike outside of Mechanicsburg and unload trucks all day, man. I can make $200. I can make $200 a day unloading trucks. And that was back in the early 81, 82, 82, no, 83, something like that. Way back then. no more Sears either. Yeah, we have a Sears up here too, and you might have seen 8 to 12 cars in the parking lot at one time. And then you got Walmart right across the street, obviously. Sucking jobs and low pay. No health insurance to speak of. Treat their employees like dog shit. All right, Vanzini. We'll catch you around. We'll see you around somewhere. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that's right, Jerry. You're a truck driver too, right? Think I heard you say that one time. You're a truck driver. Okay, bro. I'll see you around. Yeah, I'll probably end this here in about 7 minutes or so. Keep it about an hour and a half long so people can watch it if they want to. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, like, share, and subscribe. Check other people's stuff out. Put that notification bell on so that Saturday you don't miss Bent Metal broadcast. Because that'd be 9:30 Eastern Saturday night. So check that out. Yeah, my son's a truck driver too. He's out of South Carolina though. He's working for a local company, driving local now, but he used to do interstate truck driving stuff when he first started out. Now he's got something local and he's trying to settle down. But he's down out of the Columbia area, South Carolina. Oh, did I relax you, lass? Let's go to sleep. You got to go to sleep. Got to get up and work for your mama. Yeah, I just gotta do laundry and go to the post office tomorrow. That's about all I gotta do. And if I got time later on that night, I might hook up some of my shit here and see how it sounds on StreamYards. If it does, I might be. I gotta restring some of my guitars too, and I gotta set the action because I'm getting string ping and vibrations on my fretboards. My action's too low. Plus, my strings are dead, so they're like stretched all to hell. And you can. It doesn't come through the speaker, but you can hear it when I'm picking that some of the strings are smacking against the frets. It is. Plus, I was in drop A with standard strings on a 25 scale guitar, dude. So my strings are gonna be a little flubby and blah. Ah, cool, man. All right, lads. Well, get your happy ass out of here, man. Get some rest so you can help your mom out tomorrow. And she'll have some milk and cookies for you and stuff. It's my good little Laszlo. That's good. You're helping your mom out, bro. Ah, cool. Where you at again, Terry? I forget where you're from, bro. I remember hearing you say you were a truck driver in chat that one time. All right, lads. We'll see you, bro. Hey, Terry, do you know truck driver Sean? He's up out of Maine, I think, though. Cool, man. Like, share, and subscribe, dude. Make sure you're here for Saturday's Bent Metal broadcast show. 9:30 Saturday. Be good to have you there, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Home slice. Peace, lads. We'll catch you later, bro. See you on the tubes, man. Sean. Oh, yeah, truck driver Sean. Yeah. Might have seen him in a few videos. He's a big old boy. I think he got a gastric bypass, though. I think he's trying to lose some weight, which is cool, man, because he's a big kid. Well, I ain't going to say kid, but he's close to my age. But yeah, he's a big boy. He can throw down some riffs, man. Check him out. It's called Truck Driver Sean. If you see a big boy on the screen, that's him, man. He hasn't posted anything in a while. I haven't gotten any notices for him, so I have to pop over there and see how he's doing. But he went when he passed through Texas doing a load or something. He stopped in at RNA Music, and then that's how I first came across him, because he did him and Ryan were they're Schecter fans just like I am. So I tuned into that one, but him and Ryan were riffing on some Schecters and stuff. And the dude can play, man. Yeah, in my opinion, anyway. He sounds riff-tastic. Yeah, but if you guys never heard of Truck Driver Sean, go check him out. He's just a good old boy doing his thing and records mostly from his phone. So some of the audio is a little crappy and shit, but most of the time, but you can hear what he's doing. But, because he's out on the road and he does a lot of his stuff. He actually does riffing from the back cab of his truck in his sleeper. You know what I mean? Where he sits in his front seat, just and the truck's up, man, just going nuts. But the guy's cool. All right, guys, we're at 1:30:09. So, yeah, check him out. Check him out, Terry. Truck driver Sean. I don't know how he spells it. SHA. I think he spells his SHAWN. So check that out. But yeah, if you type in truck driver Sean in the tubes, you'll see him. If you see a big old boy, tattoos and a guitar, that's him, man. All right, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks for hanging out. We only got 4 people hanging, so appreciate you guys keeping me company and whatnot. And glad to hang out with you, man. Well, we'll see you tomorrow on the tube somewhere, man. Peace, Terry. Everybody else, if you're lurking over there, I'll see you guys tomorrow somewhere, or Saturday night for a Bent Metal broadcast. Peace.